They said they can hear us, but very barely. So I guess it should be connected okay for some reason.
I don't hear anything.
Alright, we apologize about that. So my audio was going in and out there. It sounded like something with the codec, but nevertheless, hopefully we fixed it. So if you can hit me up on IRC and let me know if I sound as sexy as ever, let me know that right now, please, if you could. Or in the IRC chat, then I can see what's really going on. Okay, so I'm getting a good now, so that you guys can hear my ultra sexiness. Thank you, Cartel, for that from Rival there hitting me up, and also everybody else, Telly from JCP, and looks like Jesse from Dynamics. So thank you guys for that, and I really appreciate that. So as I was getting off there a little bit, looks like one of the teams will be going into B. The rushing team will be going into B or A, depending where they want to rush. And they got to watch the cars, obviously, in mid-streets there as they get into A, or they can go into B via the plant or flower shop, whatever you want to call it, and they can get into B that way. So just a really quick overview of the map in case you don't know it, but most of the community that tunes in knows this map very, very well. A lot of people love this map, and for me, screaming it, it's pretty decent. I stink at the game, but you know, that's why I cast. So nevertheless, it's all good. Now, again, if you can, throw your predictions in channel, in the IRC channel at pound e-rev, and I'll get those over the air. And I'm going to give my quick prediction really, really quick here. You know, Guardians, I mean, they're a beast. I mean, there's really nothing that you don't know about this team already that hasn't been already seen. I mean, this team is really, really good, and 50cal they're no slouch either. But most people would probably go for the Guardians, so I love going for the upsets. And really, if 50cal did win, I just don't think it'll be an upset. And if Paler comes off strong like he usually does, I don't see 50cal losing this. You know, a lot of people are going to probably talk smack on me about this, but I'm going to go for the underdog on this because I think people mostly would think 50cal is an underdog. So I'm going to go with them on a 13-11 victory. Now, I'm getting into the in the IRC, people are really picking 50cal. Looks like, as I'm looking through here, through the predictions, 50cal 13-3. That's from Rockstar. Looks like Guardians Telly's telling me 50cal will win 13-9. Looks like NRD, TJ is taking obviously Guardians there since he is from Guardians. He's going to say 13-5, and Karma taking 50cal 13-7. So a lot of mixed scores there, or predictions that I'm getting from people. And looks like Drew again spamming that out. Sorrow is saying Guardians 13-11. So a lot of mixed up predictions there. So we'll see how that turns out. But again, when you're going up against Razor and Brett, I mean, it's going to be tough for 50 cal. But I just think that 50 cal can do this if they can come out strong on the early round. So right now I'm going to take a really quick break here. I'm going to look for Starbuck, make sure he's coming in so he can give you a more in-depth on the teams.
What's up,
since
Anger?
he's the one that... Oh, there he is. There's my man right there. What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Just finishing up a quick scrim 1-2 in OT. So here I am, fresh and ready for this match.
All right. Well, listen, I was talking a little bit about the teams, and I'm going on a limb and taking 50 cal on this. It's nothing personal against either, the Guardians. I want to see the I guess you would call it the Giants-esque type pick there, because I consider the Guardians in this matchup the Patriots, if you want to kind of equate it to that, because they are a strong team. So, I'm going to go for 50 cal on this in a very close 13-11 prediction.
I would have to agree with you there. I think 50 cal is going to take this one. I know a lot of 50 cal players, especially my friend and personal buddy Dan C, who rings with us all the time, always giving us the lowdown on the 50 cal strats. Just kidding there, of course. But I think that 50 cal is going to take this. They have their teamwork is amazing from what I've seen in their scrims. Their individual skill is outstanding, and they're easily the #2 team behind Pandemic right now in North America. And so I agree with you there, Anger. I think 50 cal is going to take this 13-8 tonight.
Ooh. Well, we'll see. Again, if I'm wrong, I can eat crow. It's no big deal, I'm just making a simple prediction, so hopefully nobody gets on me about that. But that's why we make them. Make a good conversation there, Starbuck. Now, the guns to watch for, obviously Impaler and Alex from 50 cal. I mean, you have Brett and Razor. I mean, just Gladiator from the Guardians. I mean, there's just some beast-like players in this match. So who's really the one to watch for? I think I'm going to be looking for more of a utility player. I think somebody that's really going to do a little bit of everything, Starbuck, in this match.
Well, there's a lot. I mean, obviously, when you have Guardians going up against 50 cal, you're going to have a lot of amazing players going up against each other. But I think I think if I had to pick one player from each side that does a little bit of everything, from Guardians, I would say Havix. Like he is the team leader. He is the coordinator. He calls strats, keeps people calm, and he's the one who's going to really make it or break it for Guardians. He's either going to lead the team to victory, or they're going to fall and suffer the consequences. And then for 50 cal, also, like I said, Dancy is an awesome player. He's got a great shot. He's always talking smack, but that's just how these players are. But for 50 cal, I would definitely say Dancy is the player to watch for the guns, and Squill is going to be making all the calls, making the A bomb site calls, B bomb site calls, telling people where to go. So I would say Squill and Havix are the two people that are going to make or break this game for their teams, Anger.
All right, it looks like, I'm not sure if this is going to be the exact way they're going to line up, but I think it is. Looks like 50 cal is going to take the Marine side, and the starting lineups for 50 cal will be Crafter, Squill, Alex, Jest, and the Impaler. That's for 50 cal. They're going to be taking the Marines off the start here. For the Guardians, they're going to be taking the Op4 side, and that will be Razor, Havix, Bond, Frosty, and Brett. So those are going to be the starting lineups here for these two teams, as we're going to be, this bloodbath will be on MP Strike. So it's going to be really fun to watch here. I mean, Starbuck, is there any side you want first when you're scrimming on this map or playing in a match? I mean, is there any side really has an advantage over the other?
Anger, I keep asking myself this before every single match, and I ask my teammates this, and there really is no best side. If you're on offense, which typically is the harder for any kind of map, and especially on this map, offense is a little bit harder. If you're on offense, you don't have to win as many rounds, but it's the harder side. If you're on defense, you have to win more rounds, but it's the easier side. So there's a trade-off between each sides. If you ask me on this map, I would want offense first. because once you start the game, you know, you're not really in the game mode yet. You're not really in your zone, so to speak. So I'd say go offense, get 5 rounds, be down 4-8, be down 5-7, and then you're on defense and you're calm. You know you're on the easier side now. Yes, you're lagging behind a little bit, but at least now you're on the easier side. You can pick the shots. You can stay back. So I would definitely want offense first on this map if it was me.
Awesome, awesome. Also, just to make sure that you guys are aware, there's a couple things that e-rev is doing. Number one is we're going to be giving away some servers for a couple months for free, and you can head on to our forums to get more information on that. Also, if you check on the front page of our website under General News, there's a link there, Make Your Voice Heard. You can do like a podcast type shout-outs there, and we can get those across the air. So if instead of texting us, you can get your voice heard over the air live. So in case some of you ever wanted just that little bit of glory of being a caster, you can get that out via a shout out, and the directions are there on how to do it, where to send it, and how to get it across the air. So there you have it. Alright, looks like we're waiting on, looks like we're all ready to go here. Everybody's ready up. Mayday, if you can ready up there, we're just waiting on you. And we should be ready to go. Get this puppy started. Again, I'm going on the limb 13-11 here for 50 cal. Starbuck, what was your prediction again?
13-8 50 cal. I think 50 cal is going to pretty much dominate this game.
Wow. I just think this is going to be very, very close. And who knows? I would not be surprised if it goes to OT. You know, but then again, who knows, the way that maps make a team sometimes, or teams make a map, and some maps may not be good for some teams, and I don't know. We'll see how this will go. And looks like Gladiator is going under Frosty's name, so it looks like Frosty will be Gladiator, so he's going under an alias. So good to get that across there.
Yeah, and like you said, Anger, certain maps do make or break teams, but Strike is one of those maps that if you're a good team, you're good at Strike. If you're a bad team, you're bad at Strike. It's just the way it is. It's one of the more balanced maps, as we saw in the BFE versus, was it the Guard? Who was it that BFE played? Anger.
Oh, was Powerhouse.
PHG, that's right. Yeah, versus Powerhouse. You saw Powerhouse, on Vacant, they were good. They beat BFE, but on Strike, they decimated BFE. It wasn't even funny. So this is one of the maps that, if you're a good team, you're going to be good at this map. So we'll have to see how it plays out tonight.
Yep, we're just waiting for one more guy to load up here. Looks like he got disconnected there. We're waiting for Jess. So once he gets in, we can get this puppy underway. Now again, you can get your shoutouts via IRC. Okay, go ahead on over to #e-rev, and you can look for myself or Starbuck, and get your shoutouts that way. And you know what? Since we are waiting, well, it looks like they're ready to go here. We're waiting for some other people to ready up here. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some quick shoutouts here. I have one from Fisk here from Rubik's. He's saying 50 cal over Guardians 13-9, and we thank you for that prediction there. And looks like we have Jesse from Dynamic. Let me know that I'm quiet. That was from earlier a little bit before we got the sound adjustment. And as I'm going through here, Caboose saying 50 cal 13-10. So Caboose getting his prediction in. And we have Staza, I think. I have a shout out to e-rev.tv, January 22nd, 2008. Fatality versus Divine Talent at 10 Eastern. Yes, Staza, thank you. We have Sabotage tomorrow night at 10 Eastern. So in case you're curious to see what that looks like across the airwaves, we will cover those two teams at 10 Eastern. Divine Talent and Fatality there for Cal Sabotage. So I'm actually kind of interested to see how that plays across a casting environment there, Starbuck. And looks like we're ready to go here, ladies and gents, in about 2 seconds. The CEVO Finals, the Finish the Fight COD4 tourney, is about to be underway between the Guardians and 50 cal, and is brought to you by e-rev TV. So right now I'm going to cover the defensive side Guardians here, as it looks like Razor and Frosty and Brett are going to take the A site, and while Bond looks like he's staying around B right now. What do they have for the offensive side, Starbuck?
We've got Master Alex, Squill, and Impaler going to the A bomb site. and we've got the other two members going to be, right now, we've got Alex taking some sniper shots into B. Yes, we've got Sir Frosty moving up, taking an Impaler, Squill into Frosty, so 4-on-4, Anger. What do you got over there?
Yeah, right now we have the Guardians just really leaning back. We have Razor right over at A. Razor taking out Crafter there with a nice M4 placement right now. And it looks like we have Jess over there by the dumpsters in between A and B right now. They know he's there. Razor is trying to get some wall shots on him there, while Jess is taking some height over on top of the dumpster as I'm moving around right now. Right now we have Razor, Havix, and Brett, the only three members left for Guardians, going up against Jess, Squill, and Alex right now.
Yeah, right now Brett's just kind of hiding in the A Cafe with the MP5 out, and Razor is there with him on the opposite side with the M4. So Guardian's still doing a good job at covering the bombs. Only three members left. Is Razor now getting shot at, and he's getting killed by Squill. Nice shot there, M4 on the street. So right now 50cal in possession of the mid-street. So they have cut off the Guardians' two last players, which are going to be Havix and Brett, Anger.
Yeah, they're stuck. They're kind of pinned in A right now. I'm not sure if they're aware, and I'm sure they are if they're talking in comms right now, that most of 50cal has went to B site. So we have Alex and Just and Squill around B right now in the markets, and they have 28 seconds to do something here and get this puppy planted. Nade just getting tossed in right now. Oh, just nice M4 shot there on Havix. So right now, Brett is on the island by himself, and he's going, and he gets taken out there by Squill with an M4. 50cal takes an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, good victory there for 50cal. But of course, they are on the offensive side, so every win here for them is a very good start towards their cash prize for CEVO first place. Right now, doing the same exact thing, 50cal. Three members going A, two members going B. Havix, nice nade into Jest. So right now we've got Master Alex with the scope in hand, scoping over the smoke, and I see a couple NBA bomb there from Guardians, Anger. Is that right?
Yeah, no doubt. And we have, looks like right now, as I'm looking at the Guardians right now, Bond is the scope, and he's taking refuge on top of B building second story, while Razor looks like he's trying to flank back to B. And the same usual suspects, looks like Gladiator. Ooh, nice shot on the Impaler there with the M16, along with Brett taking control of A site right now. And Crafter went across there, got taken out by Razor with the M4, and Alex with the scope taking out Gladiator. So right now we have Alex by himself going up against Razor, Brett, and Bond right now. So 1v3 off the bat here, Starbuck.
Yeah, and Alex is getting shot at now from behind him. A Cafe Deagle shot does not get him. Brett into Alex, ties things up 1-1, and as you say there, Anger, we have Master Alex on an island by himself. But 1v3 with a sniper, I'd say he's pretty screwed. So, nice try there, but no cigar for him. Let's watch 50cal offense once again. Changing things up, not very much actually. Master Alex still with the scope. Guardian's doing a nice job of controlling the rush towards A with some set nades. Timed perfectly for the 50cal offense to not get into A. But nice shot. Oh,
Starbuck
misses just slightly. Yes.
We have a problem right now. Look like Gladiator just DC'd right now. Look like he lagged out and he DC'd, so it's 5v4 right now. So 50cal needs to take full advantage of this right now. I was watching him off the start, and he just totally lagged out right there. So right now it's going to be Crafter, Squill, and the Impaler going up against Bond, Havix, and Brett. Razor the only man down right now, so 5v4, so make it right now 3v3 right now. So if Gladiators can pull this round out, Starbuck, that'd be a great thing to do, especially if when they lost one member right now.
Yeah, the Guardians just need to sit back right now and wait for the guy to get back. Next round will be dead, but this one is, of course, live. So right now we got 50cal controlling the cross streets here, going into B house. We've got Squill with the M4 calling out strats. Crafter is going in bottom B. Once again, M4. So right now, Havix is the only Guardian member at the B bomb site, as Brett is bottom of the corner house, bottom A, just sitting in there. He knows, this is actually pretty funny. Dan's up top. We got the Impaler top A, Brett bottom A. No one's moving. They know they're in there. They're just going to wait it out, as we do have 50cal now pushing into the A bomb site, and Crafter is still in B. So they are spread out all across the map, Anger, as Havix is in the B and Brett into Squill. So right now Guardians taking a lead, as we've got Havix into Crafter, and that's it, Brett into Impaler. 50cal not taking advantage of that round. So let's see if you got a dead round or not, Anger.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a look at that and see. I mean, 50cal had a prime opportunity right there to take advantage of that. and they just didn't get it done. So we'll have to look at that later in the rounds and see if that's going to be a crucial round there. So I'll take a special
And right now,
note
Anger,
of that.
we have 50cal rushing into A right now. They have everybody over there in the street. So tell me what's going on at the defensive side.
Yeah, right now 4 members of the Guardians there hit on over to A right now, and Brett's being ultra aggressive right now as he's pushing into Cafe. He's got backup with the Gladiator holding off the A bomb site there. Brett taking out Jess there with the MP5, so Brett's taken back. Oh, Brett gets taken out by Alex's nade by the Coke machine in the Cafe area. Alex jumping down there, being a little Spider-Man right now, going one-on-one. Oh, wow, he gets back up there from Crafter. They're taking out Gladiator, and Razor taking out the Impaler there with the M4. So back and forth action, and right now Alex is by himself once again, ladies and gents, and he's on the bomb site A area right now, trying to get this plant down. It looks like Bond is trying to approach this area right now by the statue, and Bond just nades Alex there. 3-1 right now in the favor of the Guardians.
Yeah, 50cal right now needs to do something. They had a good strat there, push into A, and then they didn't really do much. They kind of just waited outside of the Cafe. But right now, we got a B push right now going on from 50cal. Squill though is going to head A, and Master Alex is staying right back at the spawn. And Squill, nice nade into Frosty there. Impaler now going behind the plant room. He's going to make his way into B as no one's getting shot at right now. Still a 4v5 situation underway. Brett into Squill, and we've got, let's see who's this in the B house. It is 50cal Crafter now pushing up. Nice shot into Razor. Anger, what's happening on the defense?
Yeah, Bond's again on the scope on top of B right now, B building, second floor, and Havix is at the bomb site B right now. He's getting some problems from Crafter, and the Impaler's got the second floor at the plant shop right now. So both of these two members, Crafter and Impaler, are moving in right now, or into the B bomb site, and Havix taking some shots. Smoke has been deployed while Impaler's trying to flank around Havix, and oh, nice job there by Impaler with the M4, taking out Havix, and Crafter has come around Impaler there for some support and backup, but Bond is actually trying to shoot up into the market area, or the market portion of B bomb site, and Crafter's making his way out, but Impaler getting height advantage there, taking out Bond with the M4, so right now Brett all by himself, and let's see what he can do as he's in mid-streets right now, and he gets taken out by Alex with the M4. Nice job there, so 50cal needed that round there. 3-2 still in the favor of the Guardians.
Yeah, 50cal right there, needing that round. Nicely played. They had a B push going on. Squill stayed at A, cleared it up. Guardians weren't sure where they're going to push, and 50cal took advantage of that and got the B bomb. Right now, I'm doing more of a split. Got 2A, 3B. Got the Impaler and Squill at the A bomb site. It looks like Master Alex also over there with the scope. Crafter into Havix. Early kill for 50cal. Taking it away. We've got the Impaler now going top floor of the corner house, M4 in hand. Going to scope into the A bomb site. Doesn't seem much as the defense doesn't seem to be in there yet, or are they, Anger?
No, Razor and Bond right now for the Guardians are trying to move back to B. They were on a delayed push. They weren't really going into A or B. They just kind of stayed mid while the Havix was pushing hard B there. So once they took out Havix, it gave Crafter the opportunity to get into B sites right now, and along with Jess. So they have control of the B site while Gladiator takes out Squill there with the MP5. And right now it looks like we're trying to get a fake plant down. That was from Craft while Jess is on the flank there. Brett taking out Alex, and Razor taking out Jess there. So again, back and forth action now. Crafter and the Impaler are the only two members left for 50cal right now, as Razor took out Crafter. So Impaler right now all by himself.
Yeah, right now, my big fat teddy bear Impaler is at the A statue with the M4. So rocking that with the scope. Well, let's see what he hears. Here's one at the dumpster. He's going to peek. And that will be Sir Frosty. He's actually in the alley, not quite at the dumpsters. Everybody on Guardians having an MP5 except Razor. I believe he has an M4. So Impaler now has 28 seconds to do something. He knows he's over there. Does take him out. Nice shot from Impaler into Sir Frosty. Impaler going to run to the A bomb site. But Brett is right there with the MP5 in AK. Let's see what he can do. He is going to do a real bomb. Brett now looking at him and does take him out. Impaler, no chance there. And Guardians is going to get this defuse and make it a 4-3, or excuse me, 4-2 game, Anger.
Yeah, he was just waiting for him to defuse, and so he can get those, get that last shot off as he was trying to leave from the scene of the crime there after putting the bomb down. So nice job by Brett there, and really locking that up, that round that he needed there. So as we head off into the 7th round, 4-2 right now in the favor of the Guardian. And pretty entertaining match thus far. A little back and forth action. And right now, as I'm looking at the Guardians right now, they may do again one. It looks like Havix is going B again, while Brett and Frosty are going to A. And yes, again, they are doing pretty much the same thing. Razor and Bond are going to be delayed.
Yeah, right now, Master Alex, nice shot into Brett. Brett was crossing A. Master Alex right through the smoke there. Very nice shot. We've got two guys from 50cal going A. Master Alex, nice nade into Razor. So Master Alex is raping it up right now in the A bomb site. Just into Bond. Guardians now at a disadvantage. We've got Sir Frosty and we've got Havix left. Both are hit in the B bomb site. Sir Frosty actually is in A, but Havix is getting rocked. Oh my goodness, he needs to pull something off right here. He's in a knife fight. He's in a eagle fight. What's happening? Havix into Crafter. Nice knife, and Sir Frosty into Master Alex. Squeal into Sir Frosty. Anger, where? Oh my goodness, never mind. And Baylor into Havix. That was
hilarious.
Crazy round.
They were bouncing around there, and all of a sudden, I mean, deagles came out. I mean, guns came out.
Wow.
And then they went to the knives. That was just, oh, that was comical. It was great to see. Right now, the Guardians, you know, are again pretty much status quo for them. Havix going B, pushing really aggressively, while the other two members, we have Brett, Frosty heading into A, Razor and Bond delayed right now.
Right now for 50cal, Impaler is sitting in the low B with the M4, scoping it out. They're doing the same thing over and over again, and it is working for them on most rounds. They got 3B, 2A. Impaler now looking down the street, but spots nothing. I'm going to follow him here in first-person view, see what he can do on the street. Checks mid shops. Usually they like to push in there to control that A push, but 50cal not pushing A quite as hard. But right now he does spot his teammate. Almost shot him there with the Impaler. Still in the B shops. Nothing happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. 5-on-4 situation in favor for Guardians. No one really pushing up. This is exactly what you expect to see in these high caliber matches. Not too much action until it hits like this, ladies and gentlemen, and then we got everything going on. Right now, Bond into Crafter, and this is what I'm talking about right now. A lot of fire. Squill into Razor, Master into Brett, Bond into Squill. 3-on-2 situation now in favor for the Guardian team. We got Bond, we got Havix, we got Sir Frosty left. Master Alex with the scope. Master Alex into Havix. Nice shot. Master Alex still scoping in A. He almost hit Sir Frosty there, right in the head. Let's see Bond into the Impaler. 2-on-1 situation, and we've got a 1-on-1 situation. Anger taken away. Bond is by the dumpster. We've got Master Alex at the statue.
Yeah, right now I'm taking a look at Bond as Alex is moving past the statue right now. He's got about 28 seconds to plant this bomb. He's just jumping over the sandbag, see if he can see Bond at all. Bond getting out the sniper rifle. They're trying to scope it up right now as Alex is trying to spam the wall a little bit here. Back and forth action. They know where they are. This is going to be actually kind of comical, but Alex is actually going to bomb site A. He may get this plant down as Bond is trying to move around the dumpsters right now. So he's going to let him plant possibly. Because he kind of looks like he's going to flank around. Yes, he is. He's going to flank around the opposite end and hopefully get height advantage. And that is it. He knew that the time limit was down. Nice job by the Guardians there. 5-3 in their favor, and they just let the time run out. So very smart move there, and knowing what the time limit was there.
Yeah, Master Alex right there just getting purely outplayed by the opposition. Knew it was a fake and just ran away. Good job. That's exactly what these top caliber players do. They fake it out, and if it is a fake, they just run right away, don't even look back, and that's exactly what happened there. Got Master Alex and Squill once again going into A. Master Alex looking through smoke, scoping as Bond. Nice shot into Crafter. So 5-on-4 situation in favor for the Guardians right now. Let's look at this. Jest into Bond. Nice nade. That was a Hail Mary there for him. Jest still with the M4. What's going on the defense, Anger?
Yeah, right now, again, Brett taking charge of the cafe area along with Frosty here around the statue, but actually he's going to give some backup towards B right now as Jess just taking out Frosty there with the nice M4 placement, and he's hitting the bomb site B, so I'm going to take a look at him. Wow, looks like Razor's upstairs, and yes, he was. He takes out Jess right there while the Impaler was giving some type of backup there in the market area as it leads to the bomb site B. So Impaler gives the fake bomb placement there as he's wrapping around right now. Looks like Squill has planted, but Impaler takes out Razor. Nice job there. 5-4 in the favor of the Guardians.
Yeah, Squill there planted the bomb, and the Impaler came right around Razor, so nothing he can do right there. Good teamwork by 50cal. Let's see if they do change it up on this round. They've been doing the same thing pretty much every single time. Once again, Master Alex and Squill are the A pushers, and the B pushers are the Impaler. We've got Jest and we've got Crafter going into the B bomb site. Right now we've got Sir Frosty though pushing up down the mid street. I just saw him at the corner of my eye. He's going to go in the mid shops. That's exactly where you want to be for that A push, which is not happening right now. We've got a lot of people in A from Guardians. Brett, once again, they're in the cafe as Squill is in bottom A. Going to head upstairs. Now firing at the B bomb site as we do have a B push from 50 cal. More B than A, but still kind of a mid push, I suppose. Razor into Crafter as Jess is walling him through. Wow, this must be 20 feet of steel concrete there, as Jess does get the hit blimp, but doesn't finish him off, Anger.
Yeah, it's not American made, so yeah, I'm sure the bullets can travel through that really, really quickly there. But nevertheless, off the defensive side there, it looked like they went. The Guardians went on a 3-2 split without rushing really hard. They're really defensive right now. And they know that 50 cal is really pushing B aggressively, and they kind of held back there, so they went on a 3-2 split that way. So right now we have left all 5 members of the Guardians going up against Squill, the Impaler, and Jess right now. And Impaler and Squill, they're getting a nice double kill for one another there. And they're going to take care of that area as they're heading into B. So Impaler right now, kind of near the meat market, in between there, heading off into the markets area, or you want to say B building right now. And he's heading off that way. So as for the, looks like Squill and Jess right now. Oh, nice shot there. Just taking out Brett there. A nice jump shot there. And oh, Bond just taking out Jess with a nice shot placement. And Impaler taking out Bond. So again, back and forth action. Havoc's by himself right now as I'm looking at him. And he is pretty much in his spawn as we speak there. And hopefully right now Starbuck, let's see if he can clutch it up right now. He takes down the Impaler. That's one down. So now all he has is Squill to worry about here. Squill right now in the near the water trough here. And as he got the plant down, smoke has been deployed right now. So right now it behooves Havoc's to get in there. Shots being fired on the dumpster right now as Havoc's trying to get into A site right now. As you can hear the firing going across from Squill there. Havoc's in the prone position, bleeding just a little bit there as he's getting ready to do a peekaboo. But Squill gets taken out by Havoc's. Nice peekaboo headshot there, and Havoc's has 24 seconds, enough time to defuse this puppy. Nice clutch work there by Havoc's. Got to give him a gold star for that one.
Definitely give him that kid a gold star. Havoc's there and Squill, the two coaches, one-on-oneing each other. Havoc's proning behind the wall. And the thing is, he knew exactly where to peek. Once he pressed that prone button to crouch up, he knew exactly where to peek, and he did it, and he clutched. Excellent job there by Havoc's. So 50 cal is once again gonna go to B. Anger. I think actually Master Alex and Squill are gonna go to the cave. So take it away.
Yeah, Havoc's and Bond are in B, and that's what I wanted to get out just really quick, as the Guardians have switched up a little bit. Frosty, Brett, and Razor are at A, so they're going to get control of that, which they do. So they have a nice triangle type defensive stand here in the A site right now, while Bond and Havoc's are over at B right now. And Bond pretty much as the scope, just hanging out in the spawn area, and that's what we have for the Guardians at the moment. So nobody has died quite yet, so we'll see what happens as looks like 50 cal. Really, this is just becoming a chess match, back and forth action. And really no kills as of yet, and I take that back. Havoc's just took out Jess there with the M4.
Yeah, that's right. Guardians right now in advantage, 5-4. Brett once again in that cafe MP5. He must be getting tired of that spot as Bond into Crafter. So 50 cal now down by 2 men. Got the Impaler still bottom B, M4 in hand. Does a little jump there. Little gymnastics move as he got shot at. Oh, into Razor. That was no gymnastics move. That was a cold hard kill there by the Impaler himself. Now pushing up to B. I'm going to first person him. As Sir Frosty into Squill. 4-on-2 now. Impaler needs some clutching to do, as well as Master Alex with the scope. Impaler now shooting at someone behind the pump. He takes down Bond. Nice shot. 2-on-3 situation for Guardians are in favor of this one. We have Sir Frosty in A, Havoc's in B. He's in a nice spot. He's right on top of the top B there outside. We've got Brett by the bomb as well. Now 50 cal. Oh my goodness! Oh. Into Alex. Wow. I hope he doesn't get cut tonight from the team, or that team kill right there. 1-on-3 situation now. Oh, Brett into Impaler, and that's it. Wow. What was he thinking? He TK'd him. He was looking straight at him.
I know. Well, what happened was it looked like Alex just jumped right in front of the Impaler's line of sight there as he was firing, but they were going to do a nice flank move onto the A site, and they looked like they were going to do some damage there. But nevertheless, the Guardians get the win on that round there, and we have Brett, Razor, and Bond actually going to A this time. them three. Looks like a triple threat there, while Havix is taking, looks like he's going to go mid-streets right now, a little bit different here. So the Guardians changing it up a little bit here as he's taking refuge in mid-area. Razor in the garage area at mid-streets, and Frosty being ultra aggressive right now, and he gets taken out there by Crafter, as Crafter's heading off into A site right now. So smoke has been deployed into A right now.
Yeah, right now, A push extravaganza by 50cal. They were all outside that cafe waiting, picking. Right now, Jester into Bond, Razor into Impaler. A Razor going in a 1-on-3 impossible clutch situation, it seems. Can he do it? He's got the M4 in hand, looking right over the site, and he does spot someone. Walling him, does not get the kill. We've got Alex, Crafter, Jest, and Razor left. Let's see what happens here. He's got 45 seconds to defuse the bomb. There is one at the statue. He needs to get this pick right now. He's running out of time. Oh, he does get stunned. Oh my good pick down Master Alex. Wow, Razor now left 1-on-2. He's getting shot at everywhere. He's still wow. Someone check this kid on Juggernaut, because he is staying alive no matter what. Razor now shooting, and he finally gets taken out by Chess. Wow, Anger Razor, their great skill there displayed by him, and good half exchange.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That guy must have been injected with some more adrenaline or something there, because he was staying alive a long time there. And very entertaining thus far, 7-5. Very, very close here in the favor of the Guardians. And I would not be surprised to see this to go into overtime. But I'll tell you what, Starbuck, 50cal really needs to get these first two rounds off the bat here to really solidify them and keep that close to possibly take it into overtime.
Yeah, they do. And then you get this momentum going. On defense, you have more of a rhythm than on offense. You need to do the same thing over and over again.
Ready up, Starbuck.
Which they need to do. To be ready, as I do ready up, excuse me. So right now, it is going to wind down. And remember, this is the CEVO config right now, so there are still stun grenades in the game, unlike the new CEVO placement tournament and the Cal preseason, where stuns are taken out of the game. Stuns are still in the game, and they've been quite a big factor here. We saw last round Squill getting stunned, so they're still in the game, as right now 50cal is setting up an A. They're not actually going in A yet. They're throwing stuns, they're throwing nades. Still not heading in A, as there is a lot of smoke. Right now Crafter and Impaler heading in there. Good, nice wait for the nades, as right now we've got Crafter heading right towards the front of A by the statue. Still a 5-on-5. What's happening on the offense?
Yeah, look like Brett just took out Jess. Jess just got refuge on the second story flower shop there, and he got taken out pretty quick. So right now they have height advantage. That would be Brett from the Guardians. He need to get some backup from Frosty, as he's headed into the same area right now, leaning more towards the dumpsters that are to the left of the flower shop. Razor taking out the Impaler there with a nice M4 placement, and looks like Razor is in top A right now, while Bond is in mid streets right now. Oh, and Havoc's pretty much on the outskirts here, so he's really a non-factor right now as he's spamming the wall. Squill taking out Frosty there, and Bond taking out Alex. Havoc's taking out Crafter, so again, back and forth action, and Squill is by himself. So we're going to see what Squill can do as he is outside of A right now. Now he's trying to hit over to mid-streets, and he gets taken out by Brett. They're really quick. They're 8-5 in the favor of the Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians not doing anything fancy that round, just staying back and picking the 50cal. That's exactly what they did. So I'm going to go follow the offense right here. Anger. See what they're going to do. On this side, we've got Bond and we've got Havoc's, as well as Razor pushing into the A site. So pretty much the same as what 50cal did, but they have two going B, not three. So Bond taking some shots over the smoke, throwing a nade, as once again, they're not pushing up, they're picking, and Gesture takes that advantage and shoots down Brett at the B bomb site. So right now, we've got Jest shooting up against someone at the B bomb site. Not sure exactly who it is Alex and Sister Frosty. 3-on-5 now in favor for 50cal. Finally, they are doing something on the defense. We've got Havoc's and Razor bottom corner house.
Yeah, as I'm picking up the action here, I'm looking at 50cal. Squill and the Impaler have control of A, so they got that pretty much locked down tight right now. And right now we have Razor, Bond, Havoc's, the only ones left for the Guardians, and we have all 5 members of 50cal. That's kind of unique, especially as coming off on the defensive side there, to have all 5 members still up and running here. So right now, shots being fired across the mid-streets area, and Bond looks like he's making a move to A site. So we're going to take a look at him as he's taking a peek through the mid-streets area, and looks like Havoc's is going to take refuge in the mid-streets stores to the right-hand side. So Bond, as the scope, is going to look into A, And as I'm bouncing around here, Jess looks like he's trying to do a flank movement over towards the flower shop. And Razor now coming out of the mechanics building here with Havocs trying to get into A right now. So really nothing really going on as of yet. Again, all 5 members of 50 cal still alive right now. And Razor gets taken out by the Impaler with the MP5, and Bond taking out the Impaler. Bond beasting it up right now, scoping 2 people there, and taking out Alex there. Crafter taking out Bond, and wow, just taking out Havocs there, 8-6, and 50 cal needed that round there, Starbuck.
Yeah, they did, and they got the round as my cough meds are starting to wear off there. Actually, I'm not too impressed by the Guardians' offensive strat. They did get that first round, but mainly they're just picking the players. They're not actually rushing anything specific, which may work for them, but that round it surely didn't. As 50 cal did have almost everybody still alive at the end of that round. So right now we've got a B push going on here a little bit by Guardians. Master Alex, nice shot into Sir Frosty. I had to think there for a moment what the heck went on, and Master Alex got a nice shot into him, as Brett right now is at the top of the flower shop just waiting. Bond into Impaler, nice grenade. Brett now into Jess. Jess didn't even turn around. Wow, got flanked there by Brett, and Brett spots someone at the A entrance by the dumpster, takes some pot shots. No luck, as Razor is already in the A bomb site. So right now, Guardians do have control of the A bomb site, but not planning it, as Bond with his trendy scope is in the A cafe, and we got Master Alex shooting into someone at the garage. Doesn't kill him though. He's spraying through the wall. Doesn't get him. Squill into Bond. Razor into Squill Anger.
Right now we have Alex and Crafter, the only 2 alive left for 50 cal going up against Brett and Havoc. So 2v2 action, a table for 4. So we'll see who is going to be left with the check, as Brett has headed up to top B right now. Oh, and he takes out Alex there. Nice stealth move there by Brett. And it looks like he's going to try to get this plant down in B site. We're going to take a look at that. And right now we're going to head on over to Crafter now. He is stuck in A by himself right now, knowing that Brett just planted in B, so now he's going to have the long walk here of trying to, the hard task of trying to defuse this, going up against Brett and Havocs, and that is no easy task, Starbuck. This is going to be very difficult to see how Crafter can do this, and see if he can go and take out these 2 players. If he can do it, it's going to be a nice clutch move and really help out 50 cal, but it's going to be a very, very tough task.
Yeah, almost impossible, as Havocs and Brett are so far apart from each other. Even if he goes to one of them and kills him, he's only got 20 seconds left right now, and he needs to fake the bomb. It's his only option. Or he can do that, or he can just keep defusing the bomb, as Brett does see him, though. And it's, oh my goodness, oh my, nice try by Crafter, but was about halfway there. Like I said, impossible situation. 1-on-2 with 20 seconds left. You need to be a god of this game to win, and right there, didn't display that strength, but nice try. Nevertheless, as I'm going to take a look at the Guardians' offense here, probably not going to change too much, as they are winning this match right now. We've got Bond and we've got Razor going A, so they've got a couple more people going to the B bomb site, as Bond is scoping over the A wall. Doesn't spot anybody yet, as they're not actually in the bomb site yet. Just into Brett. Nice grenade toss. Once again, Hail Mary Peyton Manning style there. And we got Havocs into Impaler, just into Sir Frosty, Crafter into Razor. 2-on-4 situation now in favor for the 50 cal team. We've got Master Alex taken down, by Havocs, just into Bond. So right now, 1 player left of his Guardians. It's going to be Havocs. He is tagged. He is hit. He is dead. That's it. Crafter into Havocs. Right now, 50 cal coming back, question mark, anger.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now, sometimes I look at this with awe, because, I mean, it's just great skill here that is being displayed. And right now, we have 50 cal going a 4-1 split. Squill, Impaler, Crafter, and Master Alex actually on the delay push right now, and it looks like Jess is all by himself right now, pushing B, or pushing past B right now in the flower shop. We're going to take a look at that, because right now we have some Guardian players there, and that would be Brett over at B, so that might transpire here with the one-on-one action, but that's taking a little time here, as that hasn't quite developed yet. We have Razor on top of A building, Bond kind of near the hotel area, not really doing too much, while Havoc's just really doing some peekaboo into the A site with some wall spamming there.
Yeah, still 5-on-5 here, Anger. Check that, Bond into Crafter. Right now we've got Jess and we've got Brett in the plant house. They know they're there. They're about to meet right about now, and we got Brett into Jess. Nice try there. Jess peeking a little too far up. Master Alex into Bond. 4-on-2 situation in favor for Guardians. Brett now rampaging into the B bomb site. Well, rampaging while he's crouched. That's still rampaging as Razor rampages into Squill. 4-on-1 situation. Last person left is Master Alex. Oh, check that. He is down for the count and he can't get up. So right now, 10-7 for Guardians, Anger.
Yeah, 10-7 Guardians right now. They're getting a nice hold on this match. Lead with a 3 round lead there. I can't even talk correctly, just amazed by this. But right now, again, pretty much a 4-1 split again from the Guardians. And it looks like they're going to go on the delay push. Actually, it's going to be a 2-2-1. 2 going A, 2 going mid, and 1 going B right now for 50cal.
Yeah, I can't say the same thing for Guardians as they are rushing the A bomb site. Oh my goodness, oh my, Razor into Graph, Bond into Impaler, 50cal coming back to Skrill into Brett. Right now we've got Guardians rushing into A bomb, is going to plant the bomb. This is what they need, a quick round, Havocs into Jazz, Razor into Squill. The only man on the big island is going to be once again Master Alex. M4 silenced in hand, 50 seconds, 4 people, can he do it? Anger.
Yeah, right now he's getting some shots right now, he's He's going one-on-one right now. Gets taken out by Razor, 11-7 on top A there. He just got pistol whipped there, 11-7 in the favor of the Guardians. And, you know, Starbuck, even though 50cal is losing these rounds, it's very impressive to see how the Guardians are doing this right now. They're just really, really laying down the lumber on 50cal here. And right now we're going to see 50cal as they're taking off here as the defensive side. Now they're going to split it up now. It's going to be a 3-2 split the way it looks right now. Or I take that back. The last member there for 50cal came up. It's going to be 4 going into A. Brett taking out the Impaler. Razor taking out Squill there. Nice pineapple toss. MP5 there. Razor with a nice headshot on Master Alex. And right now, Jess and Crafter are on by themselves right now, going up against Razor, Bond, Havocs, and Frosty. So again, I mean, 50cal off the start of each round so far have really put themselves behind the 8-ball because they're just really hurting themselves with only 2 members left.
Right now, 50cal needs to clutch this. Simple as that. Jest and Crafter. Crafter can take down Jest, the only one left. Enters our Frosty, 1-on-3. He needs this round, or else it'll be a tough, tough comeback for 50cal. Jest now spotting someone. Got the deagle, a nice shot, but Havoc's taking him down. So right now, 50cal are on their knees. They got their hands together. They are praying, Anger. They are praying to the God for God. Let us come back. Let us get 5 rounds in a row. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll see if 50cal has paid the ushers here every Sunday, because if they have, they may get something going here. 50cal throwing the set nades as we speak, and actually they're going to go a 2-1-2 split. Master Alex going mid now, changing up a little bit as the smoke has been deployed here at mid streets right now. While Havocs for the Guardians is in the shop here, ice cream shop here in mid. So right now it looks like pretty much no one has died right now. Everybody getting set up right now. Frosty and Brett trying to push into B, and Brett trying to slowly but surely heading into B market area. Havocs taking out Master Alex with a nice M4 placement. And just, again, back and forth action. Crafter taking out Alex there. And right now we have Razor on top A right now with Crafter right below him, but Crafter's moving more towards cafe area while Razor's trying to look around to see what he sees off of top A.
Yeah, Brett was trying to get into B, but he got shot at. He said, I'm getting the heck out of there, so he did. Oh, he gets shot by Impaler, so nice teamwork by 50cal, cornering Brett in. So right now, 4-on-3 situation for 50cal, and Anger, I can feel the tension on the 50cal vent in my heart right now. They need this round right now. As Jess, oh, what's he just shooting at the wall? And there's a guy there. Jess there with his 6th sense does shoot into the wall. And we've got Razor outside of A. It's for Frosty into Squill. 3-on-3 situation. 35 seconds. It all comes down here, Anger.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Right now we have... looks like Crafter taking out Razor. Right now the nutsack is tight for 50cal. They have the 3-man advantage here. Jess, Crafter, and the Impaler going up against Bond and Frost. Frosty taking out Jess, so it's going to be 2v2 here. They have 19 seconds, the Guardians do, to get something going here and possibly get this plant down. The Impaler taking out Frosty. So right now we're going to look in A site while Bond is the only one. He's going up against Crafty. Crafter there. Oh, back. Nice knife by Bond. Oh my goodness. Bond might be clutching it up right now. He's by the statue. He's heading off. He's got to get this down. He's not going to get it down. Nice job by 50cal. 12-8. They're hanging by a thread here. This is effing intense right now.
It is effing intense. The Impaler was right there. If Bond had a couple more seconds, Impaler would have probably died. I'm sorry to say, but he didn't. So right now, 50cal one more string of hope. They need 4 rounds. Not impossible, but extremely difficult. Master Alex pushing up the street. He needs to make something happen right now as he is the attacking offender for 50cal. 50cal now need to be on the offense while they're on defense right now. They need to make that happen. As they do, yes, they do. Impale into Jess into Brett, but Razor just come back into Crafter. So right now, 4-on-3 situation. As right now, Anger, my heart is pumping. I can't even explain to you. Jest is in the bottom B house. Master Alex into Havoc's nice shot there. 4-on-2 situation. We've got Razor. We've got Sir Frosty left from the Guardian side. Razor is right there by the bottom of the corner house. And we've got, oh my goodness, just into Sir Frosty. 1 guy left now. 4, it's going to be Razor for the Guardians. He is bottom corner house. Going to move up to the mid street. Let's see what he can see. He's taking really slow Anger. How's the defense position?
Yeah, right now we have the Impaler. Looks like I can't really quite sure where he's at as I'm not in third person, but Master Alex is in mid area right now, so they're just really taking their time. Squill outside of A area, and right now it looks like Razor's going one-on-one. He's bleeding up, and he gets taken out by Alex with the M4. He was in mid-area, 12-9. 50cal is not going down without a fight here. And I'm going to tell you right now, if they can get 3 more rounds, OT, baby!
OT, that's right. 3 more rounds. This is going to be one of the best comebacks I've ever seen. It was 12-7, I believe. Or actually 12-6 or something ridiculous like that. So right now, 50cal needs this round once again. It is the final round. It could be Master Alex pushing in again, getting shot at. He needs these picks. He needs them. He wants them. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Master Alex not proning. Let's see what's going on the Guardian side. We've got Brett pushing into the A bomb side. It's totally smoked. Guardians now making one last A push. The bomb is planted. Here it comes. Oh my goodness, Crafter into Sir Frosty, Razor into Alex, Crafter into Brett, Havoc into Crafter, 3-on-3 situation. This is where the cookie's going to crumble right here, right now. Impaler into Havoc's, 3-on-2 situation in favor for 50cal, but the bomb is down, 40 seconds. Bond is hiding right behind water. MP5 in hand, not the best gun, but at least it shoots those bullets out. Let's see what's going on. We've got Jess pushing into the A bomb site with Impaler right behind him, and Squill right behind him as well. So right now, Caravan going into A. They're still behind the water. Bond is just proning right there. He's got a firefight going on now. Jest and Razor. Bond into Jest. 2-on-2 situation. 22 seconds left. Bond into Squill. The only member left right now. 450cal is dancing, and he gets taken out. Nice game. Nice.
Bond saved that round, dude. Bond saved it right there in A site there by the water trough. He got that double kill. Congratulations to the Guardians. They are the CEVO Finish the Fight COD4 tourney winners. Big ups to them. Oh, outstanding match.
Yeah, really good play by Guardians. You know, they were up 12-7. It's so difficult to come back from that. Not only because you have to win 5 rounds in a row, but you're so demoralized. You're down by 5. You're probably blaming each other on Ben for everything that's happening. So, but 50cal almost came back. It would have been an amazing comeback. So my condolences to 50cal, and my sincere congratulations to all the Guardians members who are going to enjoy their little cash prize sent to them by CEVO. But don't forget, Anger, we've got 50cal still getting second place, so they are still going to be getting a chunk of that money, as well as 2 free months from NFO as a server sponsor.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And right now, I'm going to bring Havoc's in right now for an interview, so he'll be coming in really quick here. But let's recap what we just saw there, Starbuck. Very intense. That's right there. That's what COD4 action is all about. Finals match, intense action. I hope the people out there enjoyed it. And I'm going to tell you right now, Bond clutched it up there. He pretty much saved that round there and really solidified the Guardians' win there by the water trough. So remember that the water trough in A was the place for the Guardians there, Starbuck.
Yeah, it sure was. Bond there just clutching it up, taking out 3 guys. Without Bond, that round may have been lost. But nice job there by everybody on the Guardians, as well as Havoc's teamwork, his leading ability, and once again, just nice job to everybody involved.
Yeah, right now we have Havoc's in here. Congratulations, Havoc's, on an outstanding match, outstanding win there, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to say, I'll be honest with you. I considered you guys considered like the Patriots in the NFL, and I considered 50 cal somewhat like the Giants because we know 50 cal is a very good team, and I kind of predicted them to win this 13-11, but you know, I was wrong, and I can be honest with that. But going into this match, going up against 50 cal, how did you guys feel about this? You know, going into this.
Well, we knew it would be the toughest game of this whole tournament that we'd play, and we prepared probably more than any other match we did as a team together. So we definitely expected it to be close and them to give us a good run, and they definitely surprised us with a lot of their nades, and they had great teamwork, and it was really close.
Now, was it key in the beginning to get those first few rounds? Now, I know 50 cal took the first, but pretty much you had control towards the midway of the match. Did you guys notice that in your favor?
Yeah, the first couple of rounds are probably the most important on a map like Strike, because you have to establish your momentum, and if you go down a couple of rounds off the start, it kind of carries on into the rest of them. Like on defense, for instance, we were aiming for about 7 rounds, and we got it. We got the 7 on defense, but it's really important to get rounds early before teams start adjusting to each other. So that was good. And yeah, I'd say about at halftime we felt pretty confident because we knew that our offense was much better than our defense on that map.
Now, in that last round, in the 13th round there, or your winning round there, Bond really got those 2 kills there by the water trough. How did he feel when he got those to lock that up and get that win for you guys?
Well, I'm sure he was pretty excited. Yeah, he definitely won us that round. I went down early like an idiot, but him and Ray, he had really, what won him that round was having good comms with Ray and telling Ray exactly what to do. So they were both closing in on the rest, like it was a 2v3, so they're closing in on the guys at the last second there, and Bond just did a good job staying behind the fountain. We call it the fountain, and yeah, he definitely won us that last round.
Starbuck, do you have any questions for Havocs?
Just one. Like, can you briefly explain? I saw on offense, you guys really didn't push the A bomb much or the B bomb much as a rush tactic. What I felt was happening was that you were comfortable enough to kind of stay back and pick the 50 cal. Is that right?
Yeah, we knew that 50 cal would be really prepared going into that match, and with exploding cars and all, like, you can, if you have good nades on defense, you can completely like stop a team from rushing A. And we just assumed off the start that they'd do that, so we took the first couple rounds slow, as that was our game plan, and it was successful for us. So we didn't really have to switch it up with A rushes, but we did it, and like towards the end there, we had about our last 3 rounds that we won were A rushes. So once you kind of feel out their nades and what holes they have with their nades and stuff like that, you can figure out which parts you can exploit and where you can go in and how fast you can do it. So
outstanding. Well, before we let you go, Havocs, again, congratulations. Do you have any shout-outs to any sponsors or to anybody or players, anything of that nature?
Shout out to RobWiz and Guardians, Pound Guardians, I guess.
All right, awesome. All right, that is it. Now, we're going to get some shout-outs, and again, we like to appreciate Havocs coming on by there after the big win there. So again, the Guardians take that from 50 cal there, and we're going to go over some quick shout-outs right now. Starbuck, we'll start with you right now, and also we have a server to give away, so make sure you guys stay tuned here after the shout-outs here so we can give that to you, that prize.
Alright, shout out from our own caster Anarchy. Shout out to Anger, you're still my buddy. I don't know what that's about, if you didn't give him enough man love last night or something, but I guess you two can clear that out after the cast. Shout out from Chris MWD. Shout out, give potato chips to Impaler. It's like steroids to him. And then a shout out, Master Alex's mom makes my pants tight. Okay, okay. Yes, we all needed to know that one. And then one more shout out from Danger. Shout out to Infiltrator for being a flaming Frenchie. Okay, that's all from me. So, do you have any meaningful shout outs, Anger?
Well, I'll tell you this. My thing looks like a siren, a police siren right now. I got so many. So I'm going to start out like this. So right now we have a shout out from Spider from CRM. Shout out to Doom for being so gay. Please, Justin is... Oh, P.S. Justin is sexy. So I really appreciate that. And I'm getting hit up by my man Pele here. Right now the winner of the server giveaway, a free server for 2 months here, is won by Tien Lee. I can't even pronounce the name, but it's spelled Tienle0. He has won the 12-man server for 2 months. So again, to announce there. So I'm looking around here as I'm looking at this. And I apologize for the little break up there. So I'm going to go over the shoutouts really quick again here. All right, we have one from Boost here. Shout out to Spider Gaming Worst. Shout out to Spider Gaming Worst Team in Cal O, and he points to his name. He is a member of Spider. And I have one from Chris from Flawless. Shout out to Garrett, is a sexy beast. So Garrett, give him some, or excuse me, Chris, give him some man love to Garrett there. So we appreciate that, Chris. We also have one from Jay-Z from Easton. I know it's not Jay-Z from New York, otherwise he'd be hitting up Beyonce right now, beating them guts up. But shout out to all my team, One Shot and Team Easton teammates, and a special shout out to my cousin, Solid Snizzle. I love you, baby. And I have a ton more. Let me get a drink of water really quick here. Do you have any more, Starbuck?
I have one here from Sparks. Shout out to Anger for having a sexy voice, and shout out to Starbuck for getting rid of the frogs in your throat. Well, thank you, Sparks, but they're not quite there rid of yet, but almost. And I think that's about it for shout outs. For me, my board was filled up, but that's all I have right now, Anger.
Okay, I just want to give some love to FPS gaming servers. They're the ones that gave away this 12-man server. If you don't know, you head on over to FPS gaming servers there. They just do an outstanding job for e-rev, and they're the ones giving away the server for 2 months. Now make sure you join us tomorrow. We're going to give another free 2-month server giveaway by the way of FPS gaming servers. So again, head on over there and check them out, FPS gaming servers, and thank you to them for giving us the opportunity to giving the servers away. As of right now, I'm going to go over these shoutouts again, and again, this thing is lit up like a damn Christmas tree here. I have one from RXS Envy here. Shout out to Anthelas, you're my biatch. Some of these names I cannot even figure out. Remember, I'm Latino, I can't get this out. Oh, my man Enforcer from Sinister here. Shout out to Moores. Don't worry about the LAN. Don't worry, the LAN has wheelchair access and the doors are extra wide. You will be able to fit in. So that is to Moore from Enforcer. Oh crap, Enforcer's comedy, I swear. We have one from Doomster. Shout out to RBBZ for sucking with the sniper. We also have one from Moores from Sinister. My shout out is to Anger for being as Mexican as he can be, but you must say "ese" when you say it. Orale ese. That's it from Anger to Moores there. That's it, buddy. I'll show you some love there. I don't say it much, but I'll say it this time. We have one from TikTok from UG. I would like to give a shout out to Origin Dirty because he is my favorite pound. He is my favorite. Pound is 611. We have one from Hoot from PRV. Tell Mayday to put in /CG_FOV space 80 little config there. We'll make sure we get him that, Hoot. Thank you for the love there. We have one from Arsenal from RXS. I'd like to give a shout out to Anthelius. He's my best friend. Okay, some more man love going around there. We got one from Pygo. Hi, Joe Buddy from PDX Rocket. And it just keeps going here, Starbucks. Praner07, shout out to Anger for being such an awesome shoutcaster with such a great voice and an average size Praner. Praner, that's not what you said last week. You gave me the big Praner there. Now you want to minimize my stuff. I'm going to ban you from the IRC if you don't up my praner, dude. We have one from Anarchy here. Shout out to Anger. You're still my buddy. Sorry, Anarchy, I couldn't get you. He's part of e-rev, and I still couldn't get his cast going. I apologize for that. We have this one's from Verb from Fatality. Shout out to Taco, who has a small Asian penis. Shout out to watch the Sav match at 10 Eastern tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Verb, for checking out someone's penis there. But oh my God, you guys are outrageous. We have a shout out to Revolution Exports to continue their strong future in gaming. That's from Onthlus there from RXS. You guys got to get some better names so I can pronounce it, or I'm just not doing it right here. But nevertheless, we have one from Reject. Shout out to my bro RBK. So some more man love going across the airwaves there. We have one from Danger from LCOD. Shout out to Infiltrator for being a flaming Frenchie. Okay, a little international flavor there. Hip Shot from DNO, my man Hip Shot. New pickup there, Starbuck, from your squad there. Shout out to E-Rev Mexican and Cal AC Denim. All right. Thanks, Hip Shot. We appreciate that.
Wow.
We have one from Telly from JCP. Shout out to IRC for being able to slap with fish. Thank you, Telly. And again, I want to give apologies to JCP there and the Untouchables for giving you only an audio cast. I'll make sure I'll make it up to both of your teams in the future there. We have one from Riot from N2. Let's get some war rooms. Okay, no doubt. We'll get that next time. We have one from Spy Optics. I called that Shiz Anger. Thank you. And I just keep me hitting up. I'm not going to read anymore because I'm sure Mayday's getting tired here. Really quick here, Fisk, shout out to Spy Optic for calling 13-9 Guardians from the get-go. Okay, guys, prediction right. Give him some flowers from E-Flowers. We have Caboose here from Easton. Shout out to Go Giants, 35-33 Caboose. You're on crack, but they might win. They are on a 10-game road streak there. We have one from Sarho. Shout out to Harm from Sarho. Dude, there's like 30 feet of concrete between us. No doubt about that, but it's not American-made. That's why I can get shot through. And my last, well, I'll get a couple more here really quick from Morse. All right, shout out to Enforcer for being our worst player on Sinister. Thank you, Morse, for that. As he gets his last shot in. We have one from Ontius again from RXS. Shout out to NV and Arsenal. They can suck my, well, it's kind of same as prick, so we'll just go with that. And last but not least, this is my last one here because my throat is going dry here. Shout out to Rabinair for effing me yesterday. Doing, if you don't want to say, Rod, dude, you gotta learn how to write in English here, dude. You're just killing me here. All right, that is it, dude. I'm sorry, my throat is dry. Unless Starbuck, you have, well, no, we're just gonna put an end to this, man, because it'll just keep going all day. But just make sure you guys join us tomorrow. We're going to have CEVO placement matches. We have the Doctors going up against Starbuck's team. Starbuck, you're going to be under the lights, buddy.
I will be under the lights and under the radar until tomorrow. We'll see.
Yep, 9 o'clock Eastern, so make sure you check out Starbuck in action in the CEVO placement going up against the Doctors. Not an easy task. They're a tough team. And at 10 o'clock Eastern, we're going to have Sabotage between Fatality and Divine. And at 11 o'clock, we may have another match. I'm not sure. It depends if Mayday's hand doesn't fall off. We may have one at 11 Eastern. And then Thursday, we will have some more CEVO placement matches. So make sure you head on over to www.e-rev.tv. You'll get all the schedule there. So for myself, Anger, Starbuck, and Mayday for holding down the video. We will see you tomorrow. Bon voyage. I am going to take a nap, go make love to my wife. Peace.